October 3rd, 2023. Michael, you asked the question, so here we go. On this side of the wing, we have a nice clean wing. There's actually a fuel tank in here, a leading edge tank. And this is the air intake that goes to the carburetor, right? So if my memory serves me correctly on this one, because it's a 3350, it will go and it will make a right turn inboard. It will make a left turn aft. It will make a 90-degree turn vertically to go up, and then it'll make a big swooping 180 where it joins with the air from the other side and then goes to the carburetor, because it's a downdraft carburetor sitting on the back of the motor but on the top side, and we're entering from the bottom and the side, so it's got a big monkey motion. We'll try to do one once we have the cowlings off one day. And on this side, there is the same air inlet, and then the piece of which we speak, which is an oil cooler. And these are a little different than the car radiators you'd see. They're a lot more, they're bigger and sturdier and the air goes through them, but they don't have all the little fins. They have tubes. They don't have the little cooling fins that a car radiator does. And in fact, the Leveler guys tried the car radiators and they didn't work. And I'm not sure if it was because I'm not sure if they would have worked anyway, but they didn't have a good aerodynamic setup on the way they had the oil cooler set up, so they were destined to fail anyway. It'd be interesting to see the difference. But as far as I know, all the airplanes have this type of an oil cooler. So that's on this side, and the Sea Fury only needed one, and the 3350 only needs one, so you use it that way. Dreadnought, on the other hand, uses two. They put a second cooler out to the other side. See my Dreadnought video, it's probably on there. They put two of them out there. So you'll see the air comes in. There's a fairly small radius here and a bigger radius up here for aerodynamic reasons, because the air will come in and the extra air will spill out over, and you want it to remain attached as it goes up over the top. I'm going to go underneath. The door is closed. So that's the front of it. This whole panel will come off if you unscrew it, and it includes this door. But this door pivots on this hinge line, and so this gap, which is not much at the moment, maybe 3/4 of an inch, will open up to, it comes up to 4 inches or something. The door hangs down quite a bit. So, and then that's all monkey motion in place because the wing spar is right here. The Leveler guys, as an aside, they took the gun tubes, which run all the way through and have holes in the spar, and they had the air inlets right here, and then opened up the back, and they tried to exit the air on the bottom of the wing in front of the flap section back there, and it just never worked. You'd want to go up to the top side, which is the low pressure side. Anyway, but that was their solution. Then they could put the coolers in the gun bays way back where they actually fit. So the bulge in the front is because you're trying to put an oil cooler in front of the wing spar. Now, if you think about a Spitfire, which I'm not well versed with, but they appear to me to be hanging down underneath the belly of the airplane. And I'm thinking that this was a more aerodynamic, more efficient follow-on to what the Spitfire and things were using. Anyway, there you go, Mike. Cheers.